sports fans? It's your man D back. Speak Your Mind Sports Talk. Man, am I excited. It's fight week, guys. Y'all know what time it is. Errol Spence versus Sean Porter. For the love of sports, let's talk about it.
He had a busy year. Shit happens. Niggas want me to talk about it. They love gossip. Want me to talk about it. It's all over the gram, so I'ma talk about it. You heard what happened? Niggas want me to talk about it. Shit crazy. Niggas want me to talk about it. You heard what happened? Niggas want me to talk about it. Shit happens. Niggas want me to talk about it. They love gossip. Want me to talk about it. It's all over the gram, so I'ma talk about it. You heard what happened? Niggas want me to talk about it. Shit crazy. Niggas want me to talk about it. You heard what happened? Niggas want me to talk about it. Shit happens. Niggas want me to talk about it.
What's up, sports fans? It's your man D back. Speak Your Mind Sports Talk. Man, am I excited. It's fight week, guys. Y'all know what time it is. Errol Spence versus Sean Porter. For the love of sports, let's talk about it. Alright, so it's fight week, guys. Big fight. At least the biggest fight on the card. I do believe that Benavidez-Darrell fight is going to be a great fight too. Don't get me wrong. Might actually be a better fight, even more exciting than the Spence-Porter fight. But to be honest, the biggest fight right now coming this weekend is Spence versus Porter. I mean, guys, everybody's been talking about it since before it was even announced. It's huge for both guys. And of course, you know, this topic is who wins. It's just that simple. Who wins and why? And you tell us why with relevant facts and a comment in the comment section of 150 words or less. Or you can send us an audio recording to speakyourmindsportstalk@gmail.com. Just make sure it's 30 seconds or less. But guys, who wins? Who wins and why? Because I'm pretty sure that most people think that Errol Spence is going to win this. Me personally, I'm going to pick Errol Spence by unanimous decision myself. I believe that he's going to win. But you have some Sean Porter fans that's really confident that he can pull off, what would be considered the upset. Now, I would consider it a slight upset myself, but to be perfectly honest, it's just the fact that, Sean Porter has never been stopped. Sean Porter has definitely a better resume at 147 than Errol Spence. He's fought more worthy opponents. And, he has a couple of losses, but the two losses that he has on his record were to great fighters. It's not like Sean Porter lost to some C-level fighter or low-level competition. And everyone else he's won against. Again, he's never been stopped. Sean Porter's never been stopped. And so you have a lot of Errol Spence fans, unlike myself because I'm a huge Errol Spence fan, but you have a lot of Errol Spence fans that think that Spence is just going to walk through Porter. I don't believe that. Again, I picked Spence to win, but it's not about who I picked to win. It's about who you guys picked to win. Y'all know on Speak Your Mind Sports Talk, y'all decide the stance right here by this mastermind competition. So I need to know in 150 words or less who you guys picked to win and why. Just keep it under 150 words. Or you can send an audio recording in telling me who you think could win and why. Keep it under 30 seconds. I mean, this one is, easy to justify and validate your guy. There's a lot of reasons that you can give that Porter should win this fight. Spence is untested. That's one reason right there. We haven't seen Spence fight anybody on the level of a Porter. That's a fact. We've seen Porter fight guys on the level of Spence, okay, because we don't really know what level Spence is of right now. We know that Thurman is on the level of Spence. We know that Danny Garcia is on the level of Spence. I mean, a lot of people may not believe that, but until Spence proves it, we have to go with these guys being on the level of Spence. So Porter has fought up to the level of Spence, but Spence has not fought up to the level of Porter. You can make the argument in Kell Brook, but then that would be it. But then when you flip it and look at Porter's resume, man, he's fought a lot of tough fights, good fights, and he did well. Porter could win against Spence. I don't personally feel like it would be as much of an upset as many people would, but by the bookies in Vegas and by a lot of fans, they feel like this would be an upset. But who do you guys have? Remember, 150 words or less, or you can send an audio recording in to Speak Your Mind Sports Talk at gmail.com and hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell icon right next to it so you know when I drop these videos. And for the love of sports, let's talk about it. Peace, guys.
Shit happens, niggas want me to talk about it. They love gossip, want me to talk about it. It's all over the gram, so I'ma talk about it. You heard what happened? Niggas want me to talk about it. Shit crazy, niggas want me to talk about it. You heard what happened? Niggas want me to talk about it. Shit happens, niggas want me to talk about it.